This is a huge day. Darren's here, he's currently up the mast, as you can see. I bloody dreamed about this all night last night. This is unbelievably exciting for us for our next season. Ever since I got this boat, I've dreamed of having a furler on the boat. So as you can tell, I'm just...
This is a really big moment for us. We left this trawler harbour a year ago, as novice and eager as could be. Since then, we've had adventures and experiences that extend beyond words. In saying that though, it's also been really challenging. Innerbloom runs with hanked-on sails, and we've been managing okay with it. It's been incredible to learn with an old-school system, immersing ourselves in this new lifestyle. But dicey conditions for hoisting, lowering and changing sails, and the limited space that we have on board for spare sails, has meant that we're ready to welcome a furler on board and improve the safety and enjoyment of our sailing. As always, we'll be using a second-hand unit, so we hope you enjoy this installation with our good mate Darrin the Yacht Rigger and my captain Josh, who's as bushy-tailed and bright-eyed as could be.
I can't control it. Anyway, I'm trying to be serious, trying to calm down. Anyway, let's have a last little look at Innerbloom before you're looking at her with a furler on the forestay. I'm excited for good reason, because we're installing a second-hand Profurl which only cost us a couple of cases of beer. Last episode I freshened up the top swivel with new bearings so that when this bloke arrives we'd be ready to go. We were completely green when we bought Innerbloom, and we've learned on the job ever since. My relationship with Dazza is the epitome of what I aspire to have with the professionals that work on the boat and teach us along the way. There's a few ways to learn, but my favourite is from someone who knows exactly what they're doing. Does it call me stupid, but is there a trick to undoing the shackle without getting the forestay spinning as well, so you're loosening both sides? Hold that, eh?
You must always hold the wire, otherwise you're torsionally loading the wire. But your electrical tape here,
oh, okay.
And electrical tape here,
yeah.
Just one thread above the nut, then you hold the body, then you crack the nut,
yeah,
and then that stays still. Then you must hold the wire every time,
yeah,
and then undo the body.
Oh, righto, okay. Don't need it yet. I was also thinking, Dazza, how nice it is that we now have a boat right next to us with pretty much the exact same setup that we're going to be doing. To reference. One thing to consider when getting parts second-hand is they might not be a perfect fit, but beggars can't be choosers. This furler, it's a C420, 2 models oversized for Innerbloom. Bigger is usually better, but it does mean using some innovation to get this to work. The C420 calls for a 10mm forestay size, but the toggle on a 10mm forestay won't fit at our masthead. That's because this boat is rigged with 8mm wire. So Darrin picked up a new 8mm forestay that I had swaged in Brisbane. We're going to test out an idea Dazza devised to pack out between the forestay and the furler split bearings. Don't get ahead of yourself. First, we've got to get this forestay off.
Pull that down, and then lock that in.
I don't know, I was pretty nude most of the weekend, eh?
No, that's okay.
A bush doof up in, where was it, Willowbank Raceway this year, but... It's a lot of fun. It's a knot. You must have tied that one.
You're getting cheeky, I'll tell you. That's why I love you. Snappy.
Was it definitely a bowline or was it an anchor hitch?
It was an anchor hitch, but it just rolled over itself.
Yeah.
You're going to find your block that we're going to use. Right.
It was the Harkin one, I'm pretty sure.
Right, brother, put that one on. A bit of a load, because there's a bit of load on that.
Oh.
Break it.
Damn, that's a sexy turning block. Wow. Oh, sounds so nice.
As far as thickness goes and as far as longevity goes, much better, you know. And it's a self-locking pin, so we just nip it and it's self-locking. We don't need to mouse it or anything like that.
How does it self-lock?
It's got, see, it's got this flange.
Yeah.
So as you wind it in, the flange, actually you can see the flange just there.
Yep.
Actually binds into the shackle itself. That's your pin. You feel the wear on that.
Whoa, fair bit.
Yeah, fair bit. You can feel it.
Yeah.
Let's not put that back up for another couple of years of wear.
Yeah.
Sitting in there.
Yeah.
Just doing that.
There is a fair bit of movement on that too, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just want to, let's see if we can replace that.
Darrin works out of this ute all up and down the Queensland coast, even venturing into New South Wales to see me. He usually carries plenty of spares, and safe to say he had a lot less after this trip. Are you going to throw my second-hand unit in the bucket for a rainy day?
That one's had it. That one goes into that bucket of joy. You just get a little bit of emery paper now.
Yep.
And a little bit of RP7 or CRC. Give
Yep.
it a clean up for me, but there's not 1 millimetre of wear on that.
Copy.
Tear that off, mate.
Look at that design. Cut a slit there. Perfect size for it to sit in there. Far out. And you could even have a lid on it and it'd be so tidy.
Yeah. Right.
Till it's bright.
Then just hit him with the Scotch Brite afterwards.
Yep. Did you think of that or did you learn that?
Mate, yes.
You did?
I did.
You're kidding me, are you serious? You actually are that clever?
I thought I was that clever, yeah. I don't have many good ideas, mate.
That is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I'm such a lucky boy. I did have that snap one, didn't I? That opening one, remember? I think I've got one more. Do you want me to go get it?
Yeah, that'd be great, mate, because I just want to, whatever's up in the air, I just want to have the good stuff up there, because it's so much harder to get to, mate, you know?
Copy.
These are going to be easy to get down here. That's better. Yeah, so you feel the sheave on that.
Oh, that's far. Coming down? Yeah. Copy. I can roll this up and take it away, eh? Hey Carl, how are you, mate? How you going, life out on the water? Oh, you're having dramas? Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. Have you come to talk to me about that, or?
Hey, no.
Yeah.
Number one, put that back to the witness mark, please, mate.
Yep.
Do that for me. So 13680, that rings a bell. 13860, 200 mil. So longer's better than shorter as far as it's reusable, but it has to be re-swaged.
We called a rigger and sailmaker from down at Yamba because we need to re-swage this and shorten it by 200 mil. We're going to measure this, mark where it needs to be cut. We have gone for a quick journey down south, 1 hour to Yamba. We're here at Scooter Sails and Shades. He's gonna re-swage our 200 mil too long 8 mil forestay. What should I do with this? We've got this rigging all swaged up now. Darren's just adjusting the tension on the forestay to get the right length. and we've just dodged a huge rain shower, so we're going to get into it pretty hard now because we've lost 2 hours. Okay. Although we will be cutting down one of these ones.
At that end.
Yep, so I'll put that one up there then.
Yeah, so we've got to cut one.
Joiners in that. We need all of the top and bottom. I'm getting cutters, cable ties, Loctite, Allen keys. Yep. That's it for now.
Yeah, so they're all joiners.
Yes.
Okay, joiner.
Tops and bottoms are already separated in there.
Yeah, cool. Okay, good. All right.
You want one in each side, or I can just do one, push them together and then move on? Just flush.
One each side, mate. Yeah, one
Okay.
each side, just so it doesn't grow
Yeah.
or something crazy when we move it.
Yeah.
That's all, bud.
Does
Now, normally it's either the plastic keepers, or if you grab us that bar, that would be your solid bar that goes through there.
Yeah.
Now, we'll have a look at that. We've modified nothing that we can still possibly use that,
Yeah.
as long as the wire doesn't rub against it too much. And then what happens is you have a grub screw exposed, then
Yep.
you have a hidden grub screw, and that's under the drum. Grub screw's out, okay?
Bit of corrosion on that bottom one, eh?
Yeah, mate, yeah. And that's because not enough Tef gel, and it's inside the drum.
Yeah. So
Okay.
water would be trapped there and...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So what happens, so you become the chain plate for me, all right? So what we need to do is to adjust the forestay. So that comes up like that.
Yes.
Then you hang that out of the way.
Yes.
The boat's still attached.
Yeah.
Yeah, you understand? So
Yeah.
that these they're not load bearing in that configuration.
Yeah.
The mast is still attached to the boat. From
Yeah.
head to chain plate.
Yeah.
It just gives us access to that.
Yeah.
Just swivel over.
Yep.
All right. That's going to be. So we're going to go bearings,
Yep.
swivel, wrap cap. I'm going to do the end one and the end one.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What about nylon tubing?
Yeah. So we want to check that. We definitely need it in that to see, because as I say, we're doing a bit of a Frankenstein here, you know, because we've got this furler, and then that's the top one.
How many did you end up getting, split bearings?
So it's 8.
8, yeah. So I need to cut 8 of these.
8 of those. But let's just cut one and split it for me. Let's just make sure this idea is going to work.
Okay. Daz's idea is to use air hose to pack the gap between the 8mm forestay and the inside of the split bearings.
Right, so you just
Just
need
get
to...
it on.
Yes. So
Sweet.
it goes like that, and it goes like that. Okay, and what we're going to do, we're just going to wriggle around a bit now. More about just holding them together and just seeing if this is all going to fit.
Beautiful. The application of the air hose is intended to minimise uneven wearing on the split bearings. Darrin devised this idea to improve on the existing setup. We're installing this between all 7 of the joiners, before checking that there isn't too much friction for the furler to function, wrapping around the forestay.
Shouldn't have to pull that.
Yeah.
And is it really, am I pulling that hard really? Yeah, I think that's too tight. Okay, let's just crack them.
We're ditching the idea about the added nylon tube for the split bearings because it's just too tight around the forestay. Worth a try. I like the idea, Darrin. It was a bloody good idea.
A bit too good. Pop him up, grab hold of him, fingers. Done.
baby. Oh, it's all built now. It's ready to go on the boat. This is going to be the last time you see Innerbloom without a furler on. We're off and racing. Oh, woo! Yup. Yup.
All of that here.
What are we doing now, Dazza?
We're going to connect that forestay, mate. Put that furler on.
Okay.
Let's do that, eh?
Yep. How you feeling? Sick as a dog?
Don't comment.
Oh, you poor thing. How are you, love?
We were getting the furler up and the camera was set up on the tripod over there, and because I was kind of rushing quite quickly to get the shot and keep us moving, I didn't really think about what would happen if the wind increased in speed, which it did. Oh, me, that would not be good! And blew the tripod over and it's bent the
lens of the camera.
The lens as it comes out of the camera, so it's, you turn it on and off, it's not coming in or out. Yeah. Yeah, and hopefully, because it was recording at the time, like it hit the SD card, so hopefully it hasn't corrupted all that footage as well.
Yeah, it has. We've lost it.
What?
We lost that footage.
Have you checked that yet? I'm gonna go now.
Down on green! Centralise the load. Hang and toggle against one side.
Yep.
Okay. And then slide, you know, is it going to be,
Yep.
there's going to be 4 washers, and it's going to be 2 each side. There's going to be
Yep.
2 washers, there's 1 each side.
Yep.
So do that for me first.
2, Dazza.
2, right?
Yep.
1 each side then, buddy.
That's correct, yeah.
Excellent. Through the toggle, and through a washer. This is your predominant anchor side, that side, so put the flat of the head, yeah, go from this side through that way. Washer inside. Let's go. Oh, yeah, you got him? Yeah.
Yep.
Washer the other side. Just stick your pinky in through the other side, yeah? It's a bit of a knack, and that's why people don't do it, because it's tricky.
Can you give that a wriggle for me?
Yeah.
You can do it.
You can do it, Johnny.
Yeah, got it.
Drop your pin straight down. Okay. So what we need to do, mate, drum up so that we can get the link plates out. So that's under the 3 grubbies.
Yep.
But what's going to happen is all the load of the foil is now loaded on those grub screws. If you take them out, that's going to go, whew, okay, and you make a prussic around here.
Is that what you did before?
Yep, that's it. So open that up 3 times inside that mouth. 3 wraps. 3 wrap prussic is this.
Doesn't matter where it
Always
dresses?
inside, no, always inside, that's it. Keep separate, that's it, correct. One more. Okay. Then just start to milk that through. You can go 4 if you want, yeah, that's good, as long as there's milk. Roll, roll,
Yep.
roll. Grab your green halyard, tie that to that.
Yep.
All right, and we're just going to put just a little bit of hand load on that for the minute, mate. Don't drop those screws. Yep, pass them to me, mate.
Having a POV like that.
Yep, copy. So that should be supported so that won't fly down.
Yeah, now just, that's it.
That's the 3rd.
Good.
And I'll pass that to you.
Okay. That's why I see there's a bit of load going on there now. That's why I've got test going in there. Now the only problem I will say to you, big furler, you will have a bit of bounce. Doesn't matter how much we tighten that, you're going to get that, alright, because it's made for 10mm cable.
Yeah.
Right? So if you look up that now, see how we've got a gradual curve?
Yes.
Okay, right, so remember we've still got the backstays to do,
Yes.
but I'm going to put a bit more tension on this, and then we can do the backstay.
Oh, I got a furler on the boat.
I want you to lower that down slowly without squashing my fingers. Pop that under there for me.
I'm in.
Just a little wriggle on it. Stop. Well, it's actually better because if the anchor does something, it hits that. Something that hits this, it'll smash it.
Yeah.
This is stainless, that's our point. But before we go locking anything up, just leave that and you go back and put the load back on the back stays to the witness marks. Put Tef gel on the thread. Remember, hold the wire, wind him up. Both sides. Do some, do some. Do some, do some.
Oh, Furler on the boat!
Don't get excited yet.
Oh, it's on the boat. Far out.
What?
Nice. Gotta move that foil a little bit, I think. Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Sorry.
Hold that.
Yep, got it.
Rock this one.
Nice.
What's that nice thing about your system is you can see it.
Yeah, baby.
We do that, okay, leave one open. So go dob, leave one open so you can eyeball the hole. Okay, cool. So eyeball the empty one.
Oh yeah.
That's it, that's it. Just don't make me pull it, that's it. Yeah. Carefully now, just put one in. Second one in. Keep an eye on your hole.
Yep.
And then I'll pass the test off the third one, then you can get them all up, alright? Make sure they're all flush and in.
Yeah, look, I'm happy with the tightness of the how it feels on it, but I don't know about.
As long as it's flush, right? Just that one. Yep. Yep. Okay.
Cool.
And you shouldn't, when I let it go, you shouldn't feel it move. There you go.
Nah, it didn't move.
All right. Remember, hold the body of the turnbuckle or wrist.
Yep.
And just lock them up. Those two nylops up, please, mate, and we'll just make sure we're centralised. Right, flush. Don't overdo them.
It's firm.
Okay. That's it. Good. Okay.
Yay!
Go. So, washer. All right. So just tap gel on the thread. That's all we need. So it's going to be a washer on the inside.
Yep.
All right, and it's going to be the spacer, washer on the outside, and then an eye.
Down. Stop.
Just, yeah, let's push it in first. On them hitting the wire.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'll cut them just enough.
The leader.
Yeah, mate, we'll do that in a second. Grab your head sail, mate. Let's throw her up.
Woo!
See if that goes into that. Feel it go and it'll lock. Feel how it's grabbing?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's it.
Go.
Beautiful, beautiful.
On the winch you go, brother. On the winch you go.
Oh my god, I'm on the winch.
Righto, buddy. So nice and slow now. Up you go. Steady, steady, steady. So I've got to catch up to you, alright? So just best not just winding it. Alright, there you go.
Do you want any silicone spray?
The other thing you need to do for me is just keep an eye up above. Make sure it's up weird up the top and stuff.
Stop. Yeah.
Okay, you got a sail, man.
Oh! It's because it's not tight down the bottom.
No, that's right, that's okay.
We've just awoken to a rather large noise. Starting to rain. and the jib's unfurled itself. It's caught the wind and filling with air, so we're gonna have to pull that down for the first time in the dark and the rain.
That was so freaky. But yeah, we got it down. We worked really well together, and yeah, Josh is just gonna tie it off to the handrail and we'll deal with it in the morning. But luckily for us though, it stopped gusting up as we were pulling it down, because it was really hard and really loud and a bit scary. So,
and because as the sail was the belly was catching air and it was flogging, it was actually twisting it more and more.
yeah,
So it actually became untwisted in an uneven manner, and then it almost started getting tangled. It was really tight. Luckily the foot wasn't tied off at the shell, so we could untie it, unwrap it a little bit from the foot and get that even back, you know. But it was, man, if like we were probably
20 seconds.
we were only probably gusting 15 knots just then. If that was any serious wind, that's a really good lesson for us.
yeah.
How's our first night in a marina? Bloody far out.
What we're going to do is that needs to be our first block.
Yep.
Right?
What do you reckon? Yeah, no, that's right. Okay.
So it needs to promote centre of the drum. So where's our hook? And remember, it's got to have a minimum of 4 wraps on the drum at the end of the furl.
Okay.
So when it comes, so the drum's always got to have 4 wraps on it.
Yep.
Right?
Copy. Well, Darren and I are officially signing off for the day. The furler's on. The line's let in. I'm going to go buy him a schnitzel to say thank you, because he hasn't even put a piece of food in his mouth all day. And you got to tell your riggers you love them. So we're going to go have a nice romantic dinner together, most likely a refreshment, and celebrate a successful day. Well done today, sir. Did a great job.
Mate. Look, we did our best with what we had to work with, buddy.
And I reckon that's pretty impressive.
You're welcome, mate. You're welcome.